A local woman says she was shocked to find out that National Grid had turned down her heat while she was sleeping.
The I-team got to the bottom of that mix-up and sat down with a hacker who shows how smart devices sometimes make our homes vulnerable. Christina Hager has more in an I-team investigation.
Everybody beware of your Nest systems and the Big Brother watching.
Suzanne Keck keeps her smart thermostat, a Nest, at a constant 70 degrees. But one day last month, she woke up shivering.
So I'm clicking on it, and they had turned it down to 62.
The I-team found Keck had inadvertently enrolled in a program that, according to her utility, National Grid, makes very subtle adjustments to a customer's temperature set points to decrease their heating.
I didn't know they're monitoring my data, watching my habits, and let alone reaching in my house and changing it without my permission.
For Keck, it conjured visions of Nest hacking stories like this one in Chicago.
I was shocked to hear a deep, manly voice talking to my 7-month-old son.
A hacker took over the Sud family system, including a Nest camera, watching and taunting them through its speaker, even turning the baby's thermostat up to 90 degrees.
It was terrifying.
You can bring up the camera and we can start talking to Peter in the other room.
We have a view on everything he's doing.
And he has no idea.
Professional hacker Steve Walker showed us how thieves can get passwords through security breaches on other websites. If you use the same one for everything, they're in your Nest, too.
So I can open the thermostat and I can crank it up to whatever temperature I want.
Another trick, in about 15 minutes, Walker created a virtual fishing lure.
So this is my app.
You made this app?
I made this app.
It flashed across the screen with a promise: give us access and we'll make the most of your Nest system. And when I clicked allow, he was able to turn off the camera.
This is something you would do if you wanted to go into the house.
Right.
And you didn't want them watching it.
Right.
Cybersecurity expert Peter Tran says the fine print on Nest's website offers ways customers can opt out of sharing more data than they want.
So know your risk and know the data that's going through your device and being shared with your internet service provider, if that's the case, or any third party like a utility.
Now that fantasy of that future house with the computer controlling the whole house is really quite a scary concept.
According to Google, the parent company of Nest, that Chicago family used a compromised password exposed through a breach on another site. As for Suzanne Keck, she's opted out of the program that changed her heat settings. She says she's learned the smarter your home, the more companies could be in it without you even knowing. For the I-team, Christina Hager, WBZ News.